Hello and welcome back to a new episode for the conversion of Lifeboat Hygge. Another lovely start of this week. Doubtful it's going to stay that way. Loads going on inside, big changes, and also the week that I'm going to move my boat next to the barge because I have to move my things over. Hope you enjoy this episode. Got another big thing on board, big box. It's the fridge freezer to go next to the washing machine in that space. We're going to be unpacking that and lifting it onto its little plinth. And that's another bit of the galley done, which will be good. So we've got the fridge freezer in, and it's looking really good. It is a bit of a close fit with these drawers, which I knew it would be, as in really a close fit. I will probably tweak the side of the fronts of the drawers just a little bit so they don't scratch past my door on the freezer bit. But yeah, I think it looks really good. It looks a bit big because this space has been open for so long. But no, it's going to be really good. I have got a stainless steel, over here it is actually, that stainless steel grab rail to go on the corner there, because you're quite prone to kind of grab the fridge freezer when you come in. So that's going to go right on this corner up to the ceiling. And I think that's good for when you come in, but it also kind of ties in with the other grab rail I've got there on the corner of the bulkhead for the wood burner. The reason for that was, again, if you walk through, otherwise you might be tempted to touch the flue of the wood burner. Not a good idea, because it might be hot, and the other is that it's not really meant to fall against or hold on to. So yeah, what I need to do is finish off some hatches, get a lip on these so when I put stuff on there it doesn't fall off. My washing machine is still kind of tucked away at the moment. I need to put a socket in there for the fridge freezer, of course, and like I said in the last episode, or the latest episode, I need to try and get my sink in and the hob and have a good clear out, really. But at least the chop saw has moved from the worktop onto the table, which is also protected by cardboard and the old duvet cover I had. So yeah, kind of excited, nervous, busy, but it will come together. I am finishing the hatch for the washing machine. I put a bit of an upstander fiddle on it, just to stop things rolling off, and it'll go in this space. I'll put the piano hinge on, and we'll probably have a little hook up there somewhere to keep it open, because it's quite a heavy hatch, being the solid oak. And it's another one of these things that need doing. Following on from having put the fiddles onto the hatches, I'm putting some dowels in. I've given it a coat of varnish. I've uncovered the worktop, given that another coat of varnish, and I must say I'm very pleased with how that's looking. It probably needs another coat. It's very tempting to put the hob in and to get the sink in, but while I've got it clean and uncovered and dust free, I might as well give it another coat of varnish. That will probably be tomorrow, because this coat I did yesterday and it's still a bit green, which means it's still quite soft. What I can do is put another socket in, which will probably go quite high on the wall here, for the fridge freezer, which is pretending it's still Halloween today. But anyway, Yes, so I am definitely kind of gearing up to get loads of things in their place, and it's exciting stuff, I think. Finally, after some waiting, there's the new fuse box has arrived. Nice metal one. You can already tell there's loads more space in there, which means I can do a much neater job of losing all the wires and not making it into coloured spaghetti like I did before. I'm also impressed with all the bits it comes with. There's a sticker sheet, so you can mark up on the outside what's what on there, which will be really good. The bus bar, of course, and even that's got little caps that if you don't use one or you leave a space, that you can make it safe. Big cable gland, which I won't use because my cables aren't that big to go through. Actually, I might still do, I don't know, probably not. Yeah, it's got all the bits and pieces one could possibly want, and some blanking plates if you don't put a fuse in there. I've changed the mains fuse for the RCD. It's only yeah, so I'm very happy with this. Could be a bit of doing to get that in nice and neat, and yeah, like I said, this is going to work so much better than the smaller box I had. That was a bit of a false economy of mine, and I'll show you what other bits I got to make a nice job. Another investment I made is bought a box of ferrules, so they slide over the end of the wires. A special crimp tool. You can see how cool that works. It just clamps up on itself and gives you a much better and nicer, neater ending to your wires, instead of just having to twist them. So you put the wire in there, the right size for the cable you've got, and then you crimp that on, and then you kind of guaranteed you get a good connection. And I think that was worth it, because like I said, I'll try and do it properly, and yeah, happy with that. And that'll work nicely. It'll look so much more professional and more safe and trustworthy, so that can't be a bad thing. As I am working on my electrics, I've already also put a socket in for the fridge freezer. That's got the USB chargers on it as well, because this space on top of the washing machine it's probably a nice space to do some charging of things anyway, out of the way kind of thing. They can't roll off because I put this fiddle on. I'm probably going to give the worktop another coat of varnish, like I said, as it is clean and dust free at the moment. But yes, it does feel like it's coming together, even though there's still a lot to do. Another day, another load of jobs. Put the sink in today, put it in with mastic, so that should all be sealed. Next thing to do is to get the pipes on so it will drain, and it's all good progress. At the end of this week's video, a big delivery just now in the shape of 4 230 amp AGM batteries. 2 are in their place, and that means I can get on with putting the 12-volt system in, which will give me water pumps, lights, and all the other things that one needs on a boat. So yeah, that'll be an exciting step forward. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have, please like and subscribe, leave me a comment, and I hope to see you next week for a new episode. Bye.